And Noelle, you're singing Cross the Live, Missouri.
Yes.
All right. I'm ready when you are. Noelle. Oh my gosh, those long phrases. I'm so impressed. Now, there were a couple that you didn't quite make it through, but in general, you were so working so hard for them, and I think that's amazing. Because a lot of people would just be like, I'm just gonna make it a half note, you know? And I really appreciate that. I think you are awesome for fighting for them, but I also think that sometimes there are phrases that are just too darn long. And it's okay to sneak some little breaths in. And I see from the music I have, I don't know if this is your actual music, but somebody has added in a few little breaths. I think you could even add some more, and it would not be totally terrible, because I would rather you be able to feel like you can sing it really easily and freely and not be fighting. So for example, at the very end, if you wanted to do cross the line, and take a big honking breath there so you can really make that note at the end because you want to be expressive like that, I think that's okay. So I would encourage you to keep fighting for it, because it's just going to make you a better singer. It's going to make your breath support better. But also to be like, you know what? I'm not an alien that's made up of only lungs inside. I don't know who wrote this and thought it was the idea to make these phrases this long. But you can take some little sneaky breaths, and I don't think anybody would judge you for it. I certainly would not. So all that being said, I also want to say that I think your voice has a very pretty color and is quite mature for an 8th grader. And I love that we're starting to hear some spin in some of those notes. And I think that you sang your best when you had enough air to get that spin in there. So that's again why I would say maybe it's okay to take an extra breath if it's going to make us have our best tone. I really appreciated your attention to vowels. My favorite vowel you sang was Missouri with rounded lips. I love a rounded lip on an E vowel. I think that sounds so pretty, and it's very choral, classically sounding. So bravo to you. I also think that you could take this a hair faster and help yourself out a little bit. And you know, nobody's going to come with their tempo watch and be like, this is not quite 96, you know. If it needs to go a little faster, it certainly could, and I don't think, again, nobody would fault you for it, because these are hard phrases to sing. When you started singing, I literally was like, I can't believe how hard this girl is fighting for these phrases. So I can't applaud you enough for that, because most people would have already taken the easy road, which is what I'm encouraging you to do. Make it a little bit easier for yourself, okay? Because I think that you are kind of a serious musician-y person, and you're like, no. I'm going to hold that note out, even if I fall over and die and turn blue in the face, because that is a full half note or a full whole note. So it's okay to relax your standards just a little bit, because then you can get your best tone performance. I want you to try this. This is measure 17 on page 54. It's the first time we have, the water is wide. And I'm going to give you permission to breathe. I cannot get o'er. And I want you just to relax a little bit and let that flow for me, okay? I was not in the right key.
One more time. The water is wide the first time, right after Missouri. And breathe. 1. Let's do it one more time. So the 4 beats is carried over to the 1. You use the 1 for the breath. Yeah. Okay.
And you don't want to go out of time. You don't want to stretch it into something that doesn't make sense, unless it's the end of the song you're being dramatic.
Yeah. Here we go. 3 and 4 and.
I don't think that sounds terrifying, horrible, or tasteless, or I think it sounds like I'm making a smart decision so that I can sing with my best sound all the time. All right? So feel free to play with that idea, but also feel free to be like, you know what? I'm serious about this, and I want to learn how to sing long phrases. Because how do you learn to sing long phrases? You sing long phrases. Okay? So I applaud you for being that diligent about it, but when there are places where you can sneak a breath, I think it's okay. And gosh, you were super well prepared. I thought it was very musical. I just appreciated, I felt like you were just very attentive when you prepared this, and you just kind of seemed like a serious musician, and I respect that a lot. So bravo to you, and you can go away now. Thank you for sitting there.